What's up everybody, Soul here with another sort of Convallaria video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a team comp with Yserinde. Absolutely love this team. I've been having a ton of fun. I've actually been playing her with a bunch of different teams, so I'm tempted to do a couple team comp videos, but this is the one I'm going to put out today, and I hope you enjoy it. It's more or less all about damage over time. Let's get right into it. Of course, first and foremost, we've got Yserinde. Yserinde is, of course, coming in right here with that hypnotic attack, silent wing, endless web, plume rend, and royal guard escort. Moving along, we're going to take a look at her weapon. We've got that newborn blade. We're running that crimson quill as her trinket, and of course we got the sword and wand resonance on her for that wonderful attack and defense buff from that movement. And then we're running that tarot for the Hanged Man's dedication. That is what we are running on her, and I absolutely love that damage over time effect on her. Make sure you check out the guide. I'll have guides on most of these characters. I'll put them all in the links in the description if you're not sure how to play them or you have any questions. But yeah, Yserinde guide, it's out. Go check it out. Next up on the team is Gloria. We're utilizing Gloria just because of all of her support and buffs and how versatile and wonderful she absolutely is. And then here we've got that Lance of Justice, counter attack, that Vow of Justice for that aura, Lance of Longinus, and Longinus Brilliance. We're running that, of course, double-sided halberd, crystal burst armor. I do like the sword and cup resonance on her because I like that lifesteal with bonus damage. And then we have that Dream of the Magician on her as well. I absolutely, like I said, love how she brings some support to the table, extra buffs and so on and so forth to help mitigate that damage. She creates another item, which helps create zone issues, and that's what I love about Yserinde, is where there's zoning enemies, we're moving them around, we're manipulating the battlefield. Absolutely love it, and so we're absolutely doing more of that with Gloria in the picture. Up next is Momo. Momo we absolutely love on this team because we are trying to center around damage over time, and her trait allows your enemies to take more damage over time as long as they're within range of her 3 tiles, in particular at my star level. But yeah, very, very nice. For her, we've got that Invigorating Strike, Erosive Force Field, Misfortune Erosion, which of course is interchangeable. If you'd rather have that Repulsion application on there, that's definitely a good fit. Love to be able to manipulate and move the enemies around. I just kept this on for this fight in particular, which I'm going to show you down the line. And then we've got that Doom Awaken, which is absolutely a must. Love that alert ability. Love alert units. I think they're highly underappreciated. Fantastic stuff. And then we got that Erosive Power, of course, because we want to do that extra damage. And then that Infection being set is huge. On her, we have that Focus Wand, that Hunter's Intuition. I have the double wand on her because every time she is casting that assist, we're getting a nice little buff. And then, of course, we have Destruction of the Tower on her for that base, that nice little boost of damage for out of turn attacks. Absolutely love it. Up next is Nydia. Nydia is coming in here with her damage over time setup, which is that Ice Arrow, Winter Protection, Death Sentence, Breath of Winter, and then Death Bird's Eye. Nydia has huge synergy with Yserinde. It's really hard to keep these two apart, and yeah, absolutely love everything she does. She absolutely fits in this team, of course, like a glove. We are rolling in with that Longbow of Martyrs. Of course, that Shield of Justice. We absolutely want the sword and wand resonance on her because she's going to be moving around, making sure that she's getting that max damage, getting some nice little buffs on the defense as well, and staying versatile and out of reach. And then, of course, on her, I've got that Dream of Magician. This is interchangeable, though. If you want that maximum damage over time effect, you probably want to move this out for that Hanged Man. Regardless, that's what I got on her at the moment. Next on the team is our boy Lutfi. Lutfi's a character that I absolutely love having on this team because he makes himself invulnerable to any and all direct attacks. Mind you, AoE is still a thing, but regardless, I absolutely love it. He's really good at zoning and controlling his enemies because of that, and being able to move him around with Yserinde can be great. Even though I'm not going to be able to showcase that in this fight, it's absolutely a blast using him as just like this invisible object on the battlefield sometimes. It's a ton of fun. And the AI is not necessarily smart enough to deal with him a lot of times, so He's a great choice. We're coming in with that Hidden Piece, Disturbance, Game-Breaking Flame, Alienation, and then of course Decoy, which was what I was referring to. On him I have Blade Stratagem, Maverick's Cloak, and of course we're running that Wand and Sword Resonance for that nice little attack and defense boost, and then that Redemption of Judgment for the extra damage. We absolutely love that on him. And the last piece coming in is Simona. We are using Simona for her damage mitigation. We love that she's able to help keep those shields up and get everything created. She helps zone and control those enemies. And then of course I got the Course of Fortune on her for a nice little spread of health and healing, which she absolutely provides. It's pretty decent stuff. I found that we really didn't need a hard healer as long as I was running her in this setup and playing smart, zoning and controlling those enemies with that ice terrain and ice walls. With that said, we have got that Ice Made Sword, Ice Shards, Ice Made Armor, Icy Blast, and Winter's Doomsday. The only ability without ice in it. And then we are running that Starry Sky Heritage on her. Of course, we are running that Fancy Hat with that Wand and Cup Resonance for that Engraving Resonance. Absolutely love that. And then we have that Course of Fortune, which we absolutely want. That extra effect, we want that random healing and extra energy restored every time possible. So this is a fantastic Terra Whisper, and she absolutely loves having it on her. Now let's take a look at them in battle. And so as you're going to see in this fight, I could do more to zone and control them, but we had a lot of fun. We did a pretty good job of it, and the damage over time is going to melt. We'll get some good blocks off Yserinde's daggers and everything else. Let's go ahead and boost that speed. We got Simona shielding everybody. As you already see, that Course of Fortune applying some heals that we don't even need, but really good stuff there. Everybody's got a shield now. Gloria throws out the buff, and on we go with Yserinde, catching or utilizing that web. Here we go, game breaking bottle. Great stuff. Of course, we got life still, thanks to Yserinde as well. Really good stuff. We don't mind taking a few hits. Here they come. I teleport Coco or Momo. Wow, Momo up, and we set up the alert, and we get some good splash damage with the AOE. We want Momo up in the fray, making sure that everybody's taking the most damage over time as possible. She's hardy, she can handle it, especially when we keep her shielded. We're going to go ahead and set up the ice terrain. Help keep everything under control and zoned. Momo says no. I'm going to slap him as well. He gets his off. We don't mind. He pays the price. Let's go ahead and get that banner down. That Longinus spear. And they're attacking the ice because they're goons. We jump over the spear, get in position. Absolutely love it. Good damage there, Yserinde. A little easy application. Those black feathers. And there goes Lutfi reorganizing everybody. Nydia steps over, steps into the dagger, gets the deflection, creates some extra damage by doing so. We stole the lifesteal off the ice to get the maximum range on Momo, and then that guy starts walking through her alert. And the other white mage, the cleric up there, Angel, just melted. We go ahead and send that guy sliding on the ice, that pushback from Simona. And then, of course, Gloria does great AoE damage. These people are literally just dying for existing. Another game-breaking bottle. Lots of damage over time. Go ahead and slap that up, get that invincible. His is gone, and goodbye. And so there you have it. That is my Yserinde team. You tell me what you think. I absolutely have been having a blast with Yserinde. Playing her with quite a few different team comps, but this is one team comp that I've really enjoyed and had a lot of fun with. It's very versatile. Love the damage over time. I like to see these different units. I love having Momo in there for that alert unit. I love having Simona in there for that zone and control. Nice little bit of AoE shielding and a little bit of healing there with that Course of Fortune. And then creating the ice terrain. And then Gloria absolutely smacks, has decent lifesteal because of her resonance, mind you. And then that great AoE damage, and of course good buffs. Absolutely important. And then Yserinde, she brings it all in. She's providing a little bit of that lifesteal, moving people around, you name it. It's all really, really good stuff. Absolutely love everything that she is doing. And yeah, it's just all so, so good. And then Nydia, like I said, she and Yserinde are like, they're buddies. They're tied at the hip. They're made to work together, and they absolutely do. It's always great to see it. Let me know what you think. Jump down in those comments and tell me all about it. With that said, huge shout out and thank you to my Patreon members, my soldiers. You guys and gals are the ones that keep this channel rolling, keep the content flowing, and I'm completely grateful to y'all. Thank you so much for your support. With that said, if you're interested in supporting this channel, joining the cause, make sure you check out the link down below for our Patreon, as well as checking out the link for our Discord where we talk all things sort of Convallaria and then some. We'd be absolutely stoked to have you in there. And with that said, I wish you the best. Good luck in your gaming. And until next time, I will catch you later. Bye.